Alright, so we're back. I finally got the new main input shaft bearing as well as the needle bearings that go inside the shaft itself. So the needle bearings are in there. Obviously that's the new replacement. That's the old input shaft bearing. That's got quite a bit of play. Obviously it's a brand new one that goes in there. Shouldn't take much to put in. I'm not going to go hammering the new bearing in. I'm going to get a bit of flat bar and a nut and a bolt and pull it through, just because I don't want to damage that bearing whatsoever. Old me would have got a block of wood and a hammer, but I don't want to wreck it any further than I already have with the damage on the bearing. So should be a quick one today. It won't take long to get in. I've got to flip my dog ring back around again. I did play with it and get it third and fourth slider gear, flip them around. That's just going to give me further issues with the dog ring on fourth, so that's fine. It's the third gear slider on this side that's now on fourth. I'll flip that back around again. They're about 400 bucks a dog ring, so I don't want to be damaging fourth just from trying to give it a bit more time to really shit itself. So I'll flip that back, and then I'm going to get a third gear slider arranged for a new one. So I'll take some photos just in case the splines are different on the gears. Not quite sure, but I'll get them swapped around. Get some photos taken, and that way I have a reference for when I need to order it. Before I need to pull my box apart and know what I need to look for, I can have it pre-ordered. Shouldn't take too long to put back together now. I'm going to take a bit of time and make sure it's alright. It's pretty humid today. My aircon's off so you guys can't hear it. Anyways, I'm going to set you guys up on a time lapse because it's kind of hard to hold it and record it. Yeah, let's get started and we can go on this journey of putting this thing back together. Alright. Alrighty, so if you have a dog box and you miss a gear, or you, for instance with my car, I had my throttle body getting stuck open with the blade being broken. That was leaving RPMs too high when I was changing gears. So that has what caused that chamfer. So that should be perfectly straight, or a nice tight corner, and it's rounded off. So that is literally where, when they lock gear, they're supposed to lock and bite. So there's a chamfer on it that stops it from pulling out. When they get rounded, so that's how they work. Third gear. You can see how it's got a rounded edge on it, where the back half hasn't. So when you go to engage gear, it's spinning that fast, it hits and bounces off.
What
And so that's the gearbox done. It wasn't that bad. It was actually pretty fun to pull apart. The main bearing has a tiny bit of play in it, and then the rear needle bearing is a bit, it doesn't look too straight. But yeah, so that's that done. It wasn't a daunting job. It was, I don't know, it was more fun to pull apart and see how it works, and you know, obviously why we have to shift in the way we do, and yeah, not to leave your throttle body half open when you're shifting gears. But I might actually put a clip in just to show you guys what it was doing from the last event. It's been doing it for the last year intermediately, but the last event it was real bad. But obviously that was when the blade was getting stuck on the throttle body. So other than that, all done. So the gearbox can sit there now. The clutch was redone before everything went back together the last time. So pretty much now just waiting on piston, which is another probably 6 weeks. Where was it? Oh no, it's somewhere. The engine builder hopefully has the head done. The gearbox is ready now. The clutch is good. Might actually start focusing on some body work now. I want to give it a whole respray again and get everything right, just because I've got to do it again anyway, just because the paint reacted with the bog because I didn't use a primer. So that'll be good. I'm just having a look at some options now for some new over fenders on the rear to go over the over fenders and then get rid of the front bolt-on ones. So get some paint work done. Hopefully by the time the motor's back and ready to go in. So hopefully round 4 when they release a new date will be ready to go. So yeah. Other than that, I'm going to hide this away now because it's probably easy to get stolen. But yeah. Anyways, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Probably next weekend I'll do some body work and hopefully get some new flares in time and go from there. Anyways, catch you next time.